She's texting another guy right now. While you're watching this video, thinking about her, planning your future together, she's got her phone in her hand having a conversation that would make your stomach drop. But here's the thing, nobody wants to tell you. And I'm about to ruin your day with some brutal honesty that might just save your life. Most guys are completely blind to the signs that they're just a placeholder, a comfortable option, a backup plan while she scouts for something better. You know that feeling in your gut? That nagging suspicion that something's off? Trust it, because what I'm about to show you will either confirm your worst fears or give you the wake-up call you desperately need. The first sign is so obvious that most men completely miss it, and it's happening in your relationship right now. She guards her phone like it contains state secrets. Look, I'm not saying you should be checking each other's phones like some paranoid detective, but when someone's genuinely invested in you, they don't treat their device like Fort Knox. She turns it face down when you're around. She steps away to take calls. She gets genuinely anxious when it dies or when you're anywhere near it. But wait, it gets worse. When you do catch glimpses of her screen, she's got message notifications from guys you've never heard of. And when you casually ask who they are, she gets defensive or dismissive. Oh, just a friend from work. Really? Since when do work friends text at 11 p.m. with inside jokes and emoji combinations that look like they're planning something? Here's what's really happening. She's keeping her options open. Every guy in her phone represents a potential exit strategy. She's not hiding her phone because she's cheating. She's hiding it because she's shopping. And you, my friend, are just one item in her cart while she browses the store. The second sign will hit you like a truck because you've probably been making excuses for this behavior for months. She never talks about the future with you in it. I mean, never. You bring up plans for next month and she gets vague. You mention a concert in 3 months and suddenly she's not sure what her schedule looks like. You jokingly talk about moving in together and she changes the subject faster than you can blink. But here's the kicker. She talks about her future all the time. Her career goals, her travel plans, her 5-year vision. She just never includes you in any of it. You're not in her mental picture of tomorrow because she's not planning on you being there. And when you finally work up the courage to have the truth in the conversation about where things are going, she hits you with the relationship death sentence. I'm just not ready to think that far ahead. Translation: she's not ready to think that far ahead with you. Trust me, if the right guy came along tomorrow, she'd suddenly become very capable of long-term planning. The third sign is so subtle that most guys actually think it's a good thing. Big mistake. She never gets jealous. Ever. You could have a full conversation with your attractive coworker right in front of her and she doesn't even blink. Other women flirt with you at parties and she's completely unbothered. You might think this makes her the cool girlfriend. But here's the brutal truth. She's not jealous because she's not invested enough to care. When someone sees you as their person, they get at least a little protective. Not crazy possessive, but they care enough to feel something when others show interest in you. Her complete lack of jealousy isn't confidence, it's indifference. She's not worried about losing you because she's already halfway out the door. And here's the really twisted part. She probably gets annoyed when you show any signs of jealousy or concern. Because your emotional investment is inconvenient for her. It complicates her exit strategy. The fourth sign is going to make you question every conversation you've had in the past 6 months. She never asks deep questions about you anymore. Think about it. When's the last time she asked about your childhood, your dreams, your fears, your family drama, your weird habits, or what keeps you up at night? When's the last time she seemed genuinely curious about who you are as a person? In the beginning, she probably couldn't get enough information about you. She wanted to know everything. But now, your conversations are surface level and routine. How was work? What do you want for dinner? Did you see that thing on Netflix? She's treating you like a roommate, not a romantic partner. But watch how she lights up when she talks about new people she meets. Suddenly, she's fascinated by her new coworker's background or that guy from her yoga class has such interesting stories. She's still capable of curiosity and deep connection. She's just not investing it in you anymore. The fifth sign is probably happening right now and you don't even realize it. She's become an expert at avoiding one-on-one time. There's always a friend joining you for dinner. She suggests group activities instead of date nights. When you do hang out alone, she's on her phone or distracted or suggesting you watch something instead of actually talking. She's creating distance without technically pulling away. It's genius, really. She gets to keep you around for comfort and security while avoiding the intimacy that might make leaving harder. She's managing you like a business relationship, maintaining just enough contact to keep things functional without getting emotionally messy. And when you try to create intimate moments or deep conversations, she finds ways to deflect or escape. She's literally allergic to bonding with you because bonding makes exit strategies complicated. The sixth sign is the one that's been staring you in the face this whole time. She's putting zero effort into your relationship while expecting you to carry the entire emotional load. You're the one planning dates. You're the one initiating conversations about problems. You're the one trying to create special moments. You're the one compromising and adjusting and bending over backward to make things work. Meanwhile, she's just there. Present, but not participating. Available, but not engaged. She's treating your relationship like a service she subscribes to rather than something she actively creates with you. And here's the part that's going to hurt. She's saving her best effort for someone else. The energy she's not putting into your relationship, she's stockpiling it. The romance, the spontaneity, the genuine excitement about building something with someone. She's got all of that ready to go, just not for you. The seventh and final sign is the most brutal because it reveals exactly how she sees you. She keeps you separate from the important areas of her life. You've never met her family, or if you have, it was brief and surface level. Her closest friends barely know you exist. She doesn't bring you to work events or important social functions. You're not integrated into her world. You're an addition to it. She's compartmentalized you. You exist in a specific box in her life that she can easily remove without disrupting everything else. That's not how people treat their future. That's how they treat something temporary. But here's what's really going on behind all these signs. She's not evil. She's not necessarily trying to hurt you, but she's emotionally checked out while keeping you around for convenience. You're her emotional training wheels while she figures out what she really wants. And the most painful part? She probably doesn't even realize she's doing it. She might even genuinely like you. But liking someone and seeing them as your person are completely different things. So what do you do with this information? First, stop making excuses for behavior that your gut is telling you is wrong. Stop convincing yourself that she's just independent or taking things slow when she's actually keeping you at arm's length. Second, have some self-respect. You deserve someone who's excited about you, not someone who's settling for you while they look for something better. You deserve to be someone's first choice, not their backup plan. And finally, understand that trying harder won't change any of this. You can't convince someone to want you the way you want them. You can't love someone into loving you back the same way. All you can do is recognize the signs and make decisions that protect your own emotional well-being. The hardest truth? If she's doing most of these things, she's already gone. She just hasn't told you yet. And the longer you stay in a relationship with someone who's mentally and emotionally shopping for your replacement, the more damage you're doing to your own self-worth. You know what you need to do. The question is whether you're brave enough to do it.